Save your prayers. God is not here with us now. There is only the darkness here.
Fight! Fight!
You cannot win. He died.
Okay, Andy, would you like to tell us the beginning of the story of the Pendle Witches?
Yeah, there's a lot of different stories about it, but here is the story of what happened. 1612, a young man called John Law was on his way from the small village of Colne, on his way up to Pendle. He was a peddler, which it basically means he was a salesman without the car, as today. In his pack on his bag, he had all sort of luxury items that people generally want to buy. On his way along the road, there was a young girl, 14-year-old girl, Alison Devizes, sat there, sees him coming up the road, runs up to him. Come on, sir, can I have some pins? Come on. And he's like, just get away. Oh, please, just to put my clothes up and everything, just spur a few. He went, no, get away. He said, you're no use to me, you've no money, go away. So as he starts to walk off out of these bushes at the side, this is as his story says, a big black dog with big white teeth, red eyes, came bounding out of the bushes, sat next to Alison, and according to him, the dog spoke and said, would you like me to lay him in, Alison? And she looked and went, yes. As John Law was walking up the road, next thing he had a sharp pain down his arm, on his chest and everywhere. Next thing he was bundled with pain, his body was contorted and everything like this. Obviously the young girl ran out of the way because she thought it was her fault. Anyway, a bit later some people from the village of Colne came up, helped him, managed to get into a pub called the Greyhound, which is no longer there anymore. Nursed him back to health and everything. Anyway, eventually got a message back to Halifax where his son was, Abraham. Abraham came and asked his dad what had happened, he said, I've been bewitched. He said, I've been cursed. He said, by a young girl. He said, she cursed me. A big black dog came out. The dog spoke, asked, did he want to lame me? And the girl said, yeah, I've been bewitched. You need to find this girl so we can reverse the curse. So anyway, this guy, his son Abraham, searched and eventually found the girl at her home, knocked on the door. Brother James Devizes answered the door. Is there a girl in here? Got her out of the door and dragged her along to the Greyhound pub, stuck her in front of him, and you need to do this. He was basically begging for forgiveness. He was on her knees begging for forgiveness. And John Law just said, if you can take this away, I can, it doesn't matter. But his son, no, didn't want to know. He wanted the magistrate, then got him in. Thing, she was on her knees confessing to what she'd done, witchcraft and everything, and within days brother James was arrested, her mother Elizabeth Devizes was arrested, her 85-year-old grandmother Elizabeth Southern was arrested, the other young lady, older lady from around that area, Whittle was arrested, her daughter Catherine was arrested, and other people were arrested. They were swiftly taken to Lancaster jail and dumped in what they call the well, which is basically it was a prison cell, and it's still there at Lancaster today. Very, very dark, no light, no nothing. Basically left there for over a month until the trial came out. Anyway, the people obviously of the village of Pendle wanted to do something about this serious injustice. They gathered up near enough everybody from around the village. A well-known lady called Alison Devizes, who basically was arrested, nothing to do with witchcraft. It was basically a land dispute, which because she was a woman and she won, and a very strong, wealthy woman, she had to go, along with all the other undesirable women, strong women in the area. Jane and John Bulcock, mother and son, who were funnily in disputes over land. They were all arrested, put on trial at Lancaster. When Alison came to trial, basically Elizabeth's son, an old lady, died in Lancaster. When they were on trial, the judge says, can you put this, reverse this curse? Can you reverse it? And Alison just turned and said, the only person who can reverse it is my grandmother, who is dead. No, she couldn't do that. All these other people were brought together because they decided on Good Friday they were going to have a meeting, get together to try and make a potion so they could blow the gates of Lancaster prison and free them. Now, the youngest of the Devizes family was a 9-year-old girl called Jeanette, and she was taken in by Roger Noel, and basically what they say is he was basically groomed her to give the answers. She was given 3 meals a day, nice clothing and everything. She basically got a nice home from what she lived in, the hovel she lived in before. Basically, on her evidence, all these people who stood up, they said to her, were they at the Good Friday meeting? Yes. And basically, on her evidence, 10 people were hung at Gallows Hill. Now, were some of these women witches? I think they were wise women who helped people in the area.
Should we take a walk now down to show people Pendle Hill in the background?
Yeah.
It's Pendle Hill just behind the Grey Needle on the left in the background, so Alison would have walked from there through Trodden Forest this way in this direction to Colne.
Were they witches? Some of them were. Some of them. There was a lot of rivalry between them because they did herbal medicine. It's a bit wild round here.
We are in Colne Cemetery, guys, if you want to know the location. I'm starting the story here because Alison was to Colne that day when she counted the peddler.
The young Jeanette, 9-year-old, was at the side of the gallows when they were all hung. Basically, as people normally know it, we just basically, they're all tied around an egg, stood on a stool, the stool was kicked, so basically they were strangled to death. There wasn't that big drop that just killed them instantly. They were hung to death, so obviously they would have been 15-20 minutes dying, painful cruise, absolutely. At that moment, Roger Noel turned to Jeanette and went, "See you." And she was like, "Are we going to take me back?" No. Now, 15 years later, in New York, say that was sort of vengeance for what she'd done to them. That's what happened to her. Whether that's true or not, I can't say that. But it's very, very Salem witch trials of 1692, and a lot of the way the trials were done is very simple. There's a lot of people nowadays, there's petitions and everything nowadays to get these women's names cleared, to get their crimes absolved, to pardon them. I mean, I know it's sort of 500 years too late, but they need their names cleared, whether they were witches or not. It doesn't matter. They were strong women. Nowadays, and anybody who's get on the website of Justice for Pendle women and men who died as well. There were a lot. I mean, people forget this. A lot of men were hung for witchcraft, and it's just crazy. I mean, but that is the basis of the story. Now, through this series, we're going to take you to different places around the area connected to the trials. It's going to be quite a long series, but it's going to be the historical side of as much as we could possibly tell you. As we are witches ourselves, we want to see this. People know the truth, not what you read, not what it comes from one side of the story, because depending on what side, whether you agree with witchcraft or you don't, come the story. There are several books out about it. The man who wrote all the notes for the trial was a man called Thomas Potts, and after the trial was over, he wrote a book called The Wonderful Discovery of Witches, which is a book you can still get now, which basically tells you the story before the trial, and it tells you the details of the trial. Very, very interesting book. The main reason why at that time witchcraft was, a lot of people were killed because of the trials and people clamping down on witchcraft and wise women, strong women, was down to James I, who was absolutely paranoid about witches. And if you could arrest somebody, set them to trial and have them hung for witchcraft, you were going to be really, really one of his best friends. And that was a lot why it happened, because he was just completely paranoid about witches plotting against him. Yeah, very, very, very paranoid man. But that's the beginning of the story. It's all the start.
Yeah. So we're going to take a walk down another famous grave whilst we're up at Colne Cemetery. One I think is worth seeing, and one that a lot of people don't really know that it's here. So we're going to walk down amongst the gravestones. I think Andy, you remember where this grave is, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll film a little video now. I'll show you where So Pendle Hill's just in the background over there, and this is Colne, where we are.
We will probably at some time be going up Pendle Hill.
Oh, we will
To
definitely.
get part of the story.
Yeah, we're going
But
everywhere.
We're going to go to all the places. We'll go to Lancaster and show you where they were imprisoned. There is a pub at the bottom of the road, the Three Mariners, where allegedly they were taken to have the last meal, the last drink, that has an underground passage to Lancaster Jail. But these are things that we're going to do.
Yeah, and as we go, if we see anything else of interest that you probably would like to see and hear more about, we'll stop by and take a look at that as well. Is it the column over there? Or is it further down than that? When we get there, you're in suspense now because you want to know whose grave. Whose grave? It could be the grave of Elvis Presley. Aliens could have brought him and knocked him right here. It's somebody famous. It's somebody connected to music, and he's buried right here. And he's featured in the film, the story. Now you're all in suspense. Now you have to carry on watching now until we take you to the grave and tell you who exactly is buried there. I thought it were over there, that pink pinnacle around that area somewhere. Nobody handy knows exactly. I think it's over there, man. I think it's over there. We'll just take a quick look. Sure, it's over here somewhere. William Shoesmith of Colne. So he must have been a shoesmith. You'll probably see some things around it. People tend to leave gifts and that, don't they? Yeah, that one there with the flowers on. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys. We're going to take you to the famous grave now of someone who played a massive part in the sinking of the Titanic. Yeah, okay. So this is the grave. This is the grave. You can read it yourself. In loving memory of Wallace Henry, the beloved son of Albion and Elizabeth Hartley, formerly of Colne, who lost his life in the SS Titanic disaster on April the 15th, aged 33, and was interred. Now, this guy, he was the band leader. So anybody who watches the movie Titanic, when you see the band leader, you know, conducting, getting the musicians to continue to play as the ship is sinking down, this is his grave. He was from Colne, and this is his grave, and it's not really a well-known fact that he's buried up here in the northwest. But we wanted to get some shots of Pendle Hill, which is over there in the background. And since the story of Alison starts in this region between Pendle and Trawden Forest and Colne, we thought we'd stop by and let you see this, because it's really an important piece of history. And I think if people are fans of the Titanic, the movie, the books that have been written about it, you know, different documentaries, and also one of the interesting things to watch about the Titanic is the conspiracy theory, where they think that the White Star Line, who owned the Titanic, possibly might have switched ships before it set sail from the Olympia to the Titanic, because the Olympia was ready for sinking. It had run for 10 years, and there's been some evidence come forth since that they actually switched the names on the ships and actually launched the old Olympia as the Titanic, just give it a little bit of paint, some new carpets, a bit of an old overall, swap the crockery, because the Titanic had its own crockery and the Olympia did. One of the things that's really proving this could possibly be true is that divers that have gone down to the seabed to look for the remains of the Titanic, the paint's coming off the side of the Titanic now, and the words, the letters printed into the side of the ship have got an O and a Y, which is like Titanic didn't have those letters in its name. So it's looking more and more and more like, was it a conspiracy, was it a cover-up, did they want to swap ships? Because if the Titanic sank, they could have claimed whatever £1,000 for the sinking of it, because it was brand new. So did they sink the Olympia and the Titanic, the names, to claim money? Apparently there's some really good documentaries on YouTube and stuff, where even the government possibly were involved, knowing about it. So we are doing our Pendle Witch series, but we might sidetrack off to other local pieces of interest and other interests that people have besides the witches.
Well, this is going to walk down as one series. There might be little bits go to places, little bits of interest for other things. But yeah, we're going to go all over the place, Clitheroe, Lancaster, to show you places connected with them. Yeah, we're going to, as near as we possibly can, where Elizabeth Elizabeth Devizes, Alison Devizes, James Devizes, Jeanette Devizes and Elizabeth Southern lived. Seems to quite really know whereabouts they live. I have my theories with where they actually lived, and I think it fits in with a lot of what other people say. Now, supposedly they lived at a place called Malkin Tower. Is that possible? Well, when we further on, you'll understand why I have my theory on where they did live and where the name of there is a place called Malkin Tower, but I don't think they actually lived there. I think they lived near somewhere in Newchurch because it was close to all the people who invested are in that sort of same area. Now, the thought is, if you go to Malkin Tower Farm and you look where Pendle Hill was and you look at the area that they would have been, an 85-year-old woman who was near enough blind would never have been able to get there. The only way she would have got there was flying on a broomstick, and as much as I would love that to be true, it wasn't. I'm sorry to say, and I hope I touched people's, things. But yeah, I'm gonna go everywhere. It's gonna be
Tell you the full story.
really in depth to show you the story, show you the places, and at the end of it, you can make up your own mind what you feel it was all about. But this is our new project. Yeah. So it's good.
Hi everybody, welcome to Pendle Hill. We're in the Witch's Quarry, also known back in the 1600s as the Witch's Cave. This is the actual area where the witches used to meet and used to perform their rituals, and this is also the area where on the Good Friday of April 1612 the witches were arrested and taken to Lancaster Castle and incarcerated there until their trial in August. So we are standing amongst the ruins and the rocks of the area that they actually used to use as their own pagan altar back in the day. So we are going to cast a circle, and then we're going to see if we can make contact with the witches Elizabeth Southern, Elizabeth Devizes, Alison Devizes, James Devizes and any other Pendle witches who may happen to come forward. So I'm going to start by casting a circle of protection, and for that what we do is a circle of power. This is a rampart and protection that shall preserve and contain the energies that we shall raise within thee, wherefore do I bless thee and consecrate thee in the name of earth, air, fire, water, spirit. I will now salute the four corners, which will give us added and extra protection as we speak to our witches, and if we're casting any spells, it protects us also. Forces of air, Horus from the east, please attend our rites and protect this circle. I invoke you and bring you forward in the name of earth, air, fire, water and spirit. Forces of fire, Isis from the south, I welcome and invoke and bring you forward to protect this circle. Please protect this circle in the elements of earth, air, fire, water and spirit. Thoth from the west, please come forward and protect this circle. I invoke the spirit of Thoth and the element of water. Please join us now here. Earth, air, fire, water and spirit, protect this circle. I invoke Osiris in the north, power of earth and mountains and stones. Please protect us as we cast this circle. I invoke the elements of earth, air, fire, water, spirit. I also bring down the deities of Isis and Osiris to be with us, to protect this circle, to protect this area where we are working, so no person will come in and interfere. Let only the spirits of the Pendle witches through, and other spirits that are known to us, and any other dark angels that we so call forward and work with. And that's how we protect our circle. So I'm going to come down from here now and take the camera, and Andy is going to try and see if he can make contact with any of the Pendle witches that are famous for practicing in this area. Okay, I'll take the torch first, and then I'll take the camera. And then Andy's going to set up paranormal equipment. And then we can see if we can contact our witches, which there are spirit guides to us as well, so they generally do make themselves known here. I'm going to sit on this rock and get comfortable. Sorry guys, a second. And then Andy can decide what methods he's going to use. What method ever you're going to use your phone.
Yeah, I'm going to do the spirits.
Yeah, okay. So this is the actual quarry, guys, where the Pendle witches used to meet for the rituals. And there's actually the carving of the green man, which is like the male face with the beard and the leaves, just on the side of the quarry over there, which goes back to the 1600s.
Sorry about this, he just texted us.
That's alright, because we're right up in the hills, so it might take a bit while longer to get the signal. So the main, the eldest witch really is Elizabeth Southern, who she lived a little bit further down in the valley, and she was, well, none of them were actually buried in the churchyard because they were hung at Lancaster. But they did used to use the churchyard quite a lot to gather different things that they needed for ritual spells.
So, is there any spirits of anybody here? Any spirits of people who were accused of witchcraft, who were
You
innocently,
need to face the camera.
innocently murdered? And I use that word, murdered, because
Yeah.
they weren't doing anything wrong. Anybody you'd like to talk to us? Any of our guys? Elizabeth, Alison, James, any of the other ladies as well? You know,
I'm not playing.
you're not playing.
Who is it, please?
I'm not asking
What
you,
name?
but I just
Please give us your name.
like to know
Then we know who we're
who-
talking to.
who you are, if you're still here, you know. Or have you moved on to somewhere, you know, somewhere else? Anybody?
Who's not playing?
Any spirits?
Please give us your name.
Can you give us your name? Let us know who you are.
There are some
We're
significant.
following you.
Oh, good. You're following us.
You're
Good.
following us.
So come and gather. Do you remember we used to always gather here for witches' Sabbats
Yeah, we did. We always came here.
until the local neighbourhood watch kicked out the neighbourhood witch and stopped it.
Neighbourhood witch.
And now we have to sneak in. It's a bit hard sneaking in with a witch this hat this size.
Who are you? Just let us know
Come
who you
forward
are.
then, please. Who's following us? Witches? Give us your names. Me and Andy are also pagan witches.
Let us know who you are.
You practice the old rituals.
Follow us behind you.
Which way? You need to tell us which direction you're in.
Follow us behind
That's
you.
our altar. And this is a fallen boulder which we think the witches used to use back in their day
Yeah,
also. Which direction are you in, please?
Yeah.
Are you up there?
Every respect for you. Every respect for you. We're not like the other people who come here.
I think that's what it is. I think they're just checking us out, but they should remember us.
We're not here to badmouth you like the other ones. No.
We're friends.
Sort of respect for you.
We're part of the Pendle clan, you know this.
Not like other people who've come here who disrespected you. And well,
We just haven't been here for a while.
not unable to come, obviously, as you know why. But yeah, we're not here to disrespect you. In a way, we'd like to learn from you. That's why we're here. That's why we're
You face the camera, Andy, please, because there's nothing
Sorry.
to look at. It's pitch black.
yeah, we're more here to learn from you. We'd just like to know who you are. We've total respect for you. We're not here to call you or anything like that.
You know who we are.
You know who we are. You know, you must know we've been here many times. You know, and
We've come back to have a meeting with you again because it's been so long since we did rituals here.
you know,
I mean,
Not friendly.
not friendly.
Who's not friendly? Is there someone not friendly amongst us?
Who's not friendly?
I'm going to invoke my Pendle witches. Alison, James, please come forward and come close.
Mirror.
Mirror.
Oh, we didn't bring the mirror tonight. I've got a little pocket mirror, a little one.
What do you mean by mirror?
They might want to do the scrying thing.
Is that what you used to do? You used to scry. Is that what you did?
I have got a small one.
I try to do a lot of scrying. It's one of my ways of contacting people. I do use the scrying.
I think they're still just checking us out, which is surprises me really because
I understand you, and like I said, we're not here to disrespect you anyway. We're not here to call you.
Elizabeth Devizes, are you here, please?
Remarks to you.
I've left a spell jar under the rock, which I would like you to attend to.
Total respect, uttermost respect, with more respect for you than anybody. You know, what you went through was horrendous.
I don't think they really want to talk about that, to be fair, Andy. I think it's invoking some bad memories for them.
Yeah, I
Do you know what I mean?
I understand that. If you don't understand, I totally get that. I totally get that. But what I need you to know is there are people around today who are fighting to have your names cleared.
Yeah, they are, definitely.
Fighting.
It's even gone to Parliament.
I know it's no help to you now, but we're fighting for justice for you. Justice for you.
And we want to continue your names and your practices.
And an apology from the people who caused you harm.
Yeah, definitely. It all really goes back to King James the First.
Yeah.
He had a
The
paranoid.
woman scares me.
The woman scares you.
Who? What woman?
Which woman?
Which woman are you talking about? Is it another witch? Maybe it's the uninvited witches.
Who scares you?
Give us some names.
Give us some. Let us know. Can you give us your name or something like that? Just to let us know you're here. That's all I want is just a name to let you know you're here.
You don't need to be scared while we're here. We can protect you.
No problem. Don't ever be scared. Don't the slightest thing. No. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Please give us your name.
My head.
Your head. What do you mean by your head? What?
Though there is a head carved into that cliff up there, isn't there? The Green Man head.
Is that somebody who you knew? Is that somebody who you knew? Can you just one of you give us your name? Or can you tell us our names? Which I'm sure you probably already know anyway. You know, we've been here often enough, and you know. Is it the other people who've been coming here?
I think so. I think some people have upset the energies.
Disrespected the place. You know,
Because this is a popular place for real pagan witches to come and practice at witches' sabbats. And
You're aware of me.
yeah, we're very, very aware of your presence.
I am aware of
What's been happening lately, especially since the lockdown in 2020,
and I'm aware.
there's been all kinds of black magic ritual people coming up here and messing things up, you know, just doing what they think is the right thing, the satanic practices. It's given this place a bad name, and the locals are not very happy about it. So they clamp down on anybody coming up here now. So normal, regular white witches like Andy and I have got to sneak in now to be able to do our thing, which isn't fair, you know, because we do just do good spells and stuff. But you get people that always come and do their thing and spoil it.
People who've been coming here who don't really know what they're doing, they just think they're doing what they don't. total respect for you because all you were trying to do was help people. Help people.
It's not human.
It's not human.
Something's been summoned up here, innit? I feel that.
I feel it.
Because there's been some people around doing some really stupid stuff.
No, first time ever I've been here now.
Not brought any salt.
I've felt uncomfortable.
We haven't brought any salt though, have we? The only thing we can do is, can we invoke one of our
All I can do is
dark angels to push it back, perhaps?
Arte, Malku, Vegadula, Vegabora, Leolam. Amen.
Asmodeus, please, if you're present, come forward and help us with this because something needs pushing back.
Cannot touch us.
Something needs something. Asmodeus, something has been conjured up here and it needs pushing back. If you,
What is it?
he's here now. Asmodeus is with us, so he should be able to push this back. This negative thing that's been conjured. Something's been conjured here.
I don't know.
This is why our witches are scared.
I don't know what the hell this is, but I feel uncomfortable. I mean, for the first time I've been coming here, we've been coming here for years, haven't
Yeah,
we?
all weathers.
And I just feel uncomfortable.
Right, well, we've got Asmodeus now here, so he should be able to help to push this back with his energies and protect the area a bit.
I do feel anxious.
Yeah, because people have been up here doing all kinds of stuff. This is why the neighbours have gone crazy
Who
and
is
kicked
it?
everyone out.
Who is it? What is it we need to be wary of? Please tell us. No.
You have nightmares.
No, we don't actually have any nightmares, but
I don't have any nightmares. I don't have nightmares, to be honest with you. No, I don't.
maybe it's saying this thing, whatever it is, could give us nightmares. So, on a witch note, we're not actually afraid of witches or demons or Satan or Lucifer, any of those things, because, you know, we're so deeply involved in occult and we've got a good, deep working knowledge. We know how to protect ourselves and we know how to protect an area and we know how to consecrate and bless an area so that it's cleansed. We know how to push back certain individuals that are not welcome here. So one thing we are not is afraid. We are very, very strong.
This is just getting.
What's it just said now?
Be fearful.
But we're not fearful though,
But we're not.
at all. Because whatever it is, I can assure you, we can be 100 times stronger
What?
with what we have.
What is it? What is it that we need to be fearful
I
of?
had a good strong circle this week and I did a really big protection for everybody and everything around me. So,
What?
believe you me, I am not fearful.
What is it?
It's you that ought to be fearful, not us.
What is it?
So come on. I'm well able for you, so bring it on, because let's see why we should need to be so fearful, because I don't believe a word of it for a second.
I won't antagonise whatever it is, Alison. No, seriously.
I don't think it will be able to with me, Andy, because I've
No, I
invoked
know.
Asmodeus and
Yeah,
God
I
knows
know.
what this week to
I know,
protect
I know.
us, so we're pretty safe.
I know that. I know we are, but
I'm not antagonising it. I'm just saying that whatever it is, I am not scared, and I'm not.
I know.
So don't show fear.
No, I'm not fear. I'm just.
No, I'm not scared. Come forward. Come on, let's meet you. I don't care. I'm not bothered.
See, that's what it's doing.
So I'm strong enough
That's what it's
to
doing.
deal with it now.
That's whatever it's doing.
What do you mean?
It's trying to divide us. It's trying to.
But it won't divide us.
it's-
Nothing can
it-
divide us, ever.
it-
Nothing.
No, it's trying to cause conflict between us.
I'm not in conflict with you. It can come forward
That's what
because
I mean.
I am not bothered.
Who are you? What are you?
Mist.
Mist.
So let's have a look around if there's some mist appearing somewhere then, because that's where this entity or whatever it is going to be, isn't it? I have two religions going on here. I can protect myself with Jesus Christ as well as the pagan stuff. You don't like that name very much, do you?
Who are you? What are you? Tell me your name. I demand that you tell me your name. I demand that you tell me your name.
There's water dripping and stuff, that's what we're hearing, because the snow's still melting on the tops there. You alright? Are you gone dizzy? See, could you drain your energy maybe?
I've just got a bit of stink here.
Okay, so that might be something that it's putting on you. Take it, lift it off please. Asmodeus?
Don't worry, you have
Our
had
remains.
our remains. Your remains. What do you mean by your remains? Your
Asmodeus, stay close please.
Are your remains here? Because you can't hurt me. You really, really cannot hurt me.
We've got full protection here, Andy, now, you don't
can-
need to worry about
You
it.
cannot hurt me.
They're all
Trust
here.
me. Trust me.
They're
I
all
can
here.
send you back to wherever.
They're all here, so don't worry, it's fine that everyone's here now.
I can send you back wherever.
James is
You
here,
are not here.
Lewis is here.
You are here because somebody brought you here, and I can send you back there.
You just
You
go
are
back
not-
through the portal.
You are not here. You are here to obey me.
Yeah.
You obey me.
Andy is a stronger witch than the one that commanded you in the first place.
You are here to obey me. You do what I say,
Yeah.
and I will send you back to where you came from. So who are you? What are you? Give me your name. I demand that you give me your name.
And stop hiding in the shadows.
I demand that you give me your name now. Are you
Blind.
blind?
This means it's going to try and affect someone's eyesight, because they have been known to do that to people before, haven't they?
Blind?
Are there any blind demons?
Don't think so. The only person I know who is blind is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
But I've total respect for Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Device.
Total respect for her.
Well, she's here. They're all here because they're protecting.
I've total respect for her. Who are you? Come on. Just give me your name. Give me your name. At least let me know who you are. You know,
Amaze.
amaze.
You alright?
Someone's just touched my leg.
Alright, yeah, well, you might get that.
Someone has just grabbed
Don't
my...
worry about it.
Someone has just grabbed my
You'll be
leg.
okay, don't worry. Asmodeus?
Someone has just grabbed my leg.
Yeah. Asmodeus, just stay
I
by
don't give a
close,
shit.
please.
What
Stay close by,
sorry
please.
about that. What my language. But I am strong. I am strong. If you want to do something, scratch me. Scratch me back on my face. If you are so...
I'm so confused.
Oh, really? You're
so
sick of us?
confused.
We haven't started. I'm so confused.
She's confused. They're confused. Whoever it is confused.
Who's confused?
Why are you confused? What are you confused about?
Probably because the last people up here summoned it forward and worshipped it, and we're casting it out.
What are you confused about? What are you confused about?
This was a sacred pagan ritual spot, and you've brought your negative energies into it, which we don't like. And we will kick it out.
The people who brought you here don't know what they're doing, have no strength whatsoever, and that's why they fled. Well, you want me to go, you're going to have to do something real good. Impress me. Because you know something, I don't think you can. And I'll just send you back to wherever you came from, and I'll put you back. So let me tell me your name. I demand that you tell me your name. I demand it. Who are you? What are you? How did you get here?
Where did you come from?
You know, where did you come from?
Always.
Always?
Always here.
You're always here, or have you always been here? Have you
So-
always been here?
Who's always protected this area?
Who are you? Who are we talking to? I'm just asking. If it's somebody who, the spirit of somebody, then yeah, I've respect for you. I don't mean any harm. I just don't like things that are evil and who are causing problems for things. But if you're not evil and you're not causing problems, then you were just, you know, involved in a miscarriage of justice, shall we say?
Please just tell us your name. Then we know who we're talking to. We do know quite a bit about each individual witch here.
Yeah, we do know a lot about you. We do know, well, more of the real altar.
The altar. Well, that's like the altar at the back there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it says altar.
This is what is used where I was just stood casting the circle. This is what is used generally as the altar.
Have you seen us come here before and use this as an altar? Because we have. You know, and we've always come here, we've never caused any problems here or anything like that. We've always been respectful to the people who live around here. We've never made any noise, we've never left any rubbish, we've always left the place as we found it. We've never,
We even left gifts
you know,
and spell jars.
yeah, we've never caused any disrespect to anybody here, and we wouldn't do that. No, it's just people who are coming up who I think a lot of it is they have a few drinks, they drugs.
They watched a few movies and like to have a go at it themselves.
They have no idea what. This is the problem. They have no idea.
No occult
what
knowledge.
they're doing. You know.
This is why Ouija boards go so wrong for people and stuff, because they don't have the prior knowledge.
No.
There's bad energy.
There is bad energy. We do feel that actually.
We feel that from the times we've been here before.
How long has the bad energy been here, please? Could you tell us that?
Yeah.
When did it begin?
When did it? Yeah.
We maybe have to come back and consecrate this place.
I know. No.
I didn't think to bring any salt water.
No. I didn't think. How long has it been here?
I got salt water on the altar as well that I just consecrated this week. If I'd have thought to bring it up, we could have done that.
Something's sucking my energy.
So push it back. Can you please move away from Andy, please? Please step away from him. You cannot do this, you are not allowed. Step away from him right now, please.
It's just trying a bit because.
Alright, do you want to step out for a bit and I'll take it over?
No.
Because we don't want you passing out or
won't
anything
go-
like that.
No, I won't go. I won't push it that far. I won't.
Are you trying to let it in?
No, I'm not trying
Be
to.
careful with that because you
No,
need...
no, I'm.
Elizabeth Devizes is the best channeling spirit, to be fair.
No, I'm
she
not.
used to channel, so she can do that. She can help you with it. Elizabeth, please.
Outside.
Outside.
So that means it's not inside you. It's not got in then.
Oh no.
Still
no,
on the outside.
There's no way.
Elizabeth
I
Device.
wouldn't even let.
Can you please protect Andy while he tries this experiment?
I'm not gonna try and let. No, I won't do that.
Well, Elizabeth could do all the channeling and spirits and medium and stuff like that, so she's the best person to protect
No,
you for that.
I won't. That's no, because I'm not. I don't know enough about that, so
Alright.
I wouldn't even attempt that. I wouldn't even attempt that. I think it just doesn't like my mouth.
It doesn't, because we're positive witches, that's why.
It doesn't like it
Because we have a lot of good energy about us, and that's what it is. They don't
it's a
like that.
challenge because I told it was going back to where it's.
Well, it will. I mean, it doesn't belong here. It's been summoned by somebody else.
I'm sure that must have been
Appear.
appear.
You're going to appear.
Appear where?
Let's see you. Show yourself on this camera. I'll pan about and you can show yourself if you want to appear.
Appear where?
Appear on this.
Where?
Appear on this screen.
If you're going to appear, at least let us know where. Please. Who's going to appear? That's more of a thing I want to know. Who's going to appear? Who's going to appear?
Haunt.
Haunt? You haunt this place, do you?
Sounds like an apparition or a ghost, doesn't it, really, that?
Yeah.
And come show yourself then,
Who are
please,
you?
if you can.
Who are you? Who are you?
I protect this place.
Oh, okay.
Take this place.
It's one of our witches, this.
Right, so who... Oh, brilliant. Who are you? If you could please give us your name. Total respect for you. Total respect for you if you protect this place. Total respect. But who are you?
I came from a dark place.
You came from a dark place. Yeah, I can imagine that.
It's Asmodeus.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But who are you? Can you tell us your name? Please, can you give us your name? Give us your name. And why you protect this place. I can understand if it's one of the ladies who.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Also, it's yeah, I think it's Asmodeus.
It's not James, is it?
James Device, yeah, he's here already anyway.
Is it James? Is it James or is it John? No, I hope I apologise if I get your last name wrong. Do you live at the farm?
Bull Hall.
No, the one down there. Oh,
The one in the middle's Bull Hall.
is it Bull Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John and Jane Bullock. Was it Bullock?
John and Jane. John. Is it?
I think there was John and Jane Bullock, and it was Bull Hall Farm. It's still there.
Name wrong. Is it Bulcock or Bullock?
I think it's. I'm not sure.
I apologise for that. Is it you, John?
The spelling might have changed over the years.
Is it John or just James?
James Device.
Because I know you were wrong, you were both.
I want you out.
I want you out.
Yeah, but this is that this will be the negative thing again. It sounds like they're doing battle. I think our witches are here, and they're doing battle with whatever this is, this energy.
Why do you want me out?
Because we're positive.
Why do you want us out?
Because we're a threat to the negative energy. That's
Why
why.
do you want us out?
Why don't you run an EVP? It's on the rock over there, next to the lamp, on that side over there. Yeah. Okay, just. Okay, guys. So, what happens in this area generally is, you get pagan white witches like Andy and I coming in, casting spells, doing the positive thing. But you get the black ritual people coming in, doing their thing. So you've got like a battle of energies going on at the minute. So we're bringing forth our spirit guides and guardians, angels. And they're probably doing battle with whatever is already here, and it can be very draining on the equipment, on us. But I actually had a witch's circle myself this week to protect, so I'm quite okay at the minute. But it can, if you've not been performing rituals recently, it can drain you pretty quickly. Any witch, it can affect anybody in the spirit, realm, or whoever works with spirit, mediums, anybody. It can affect them that way if the negative energy is so bad. So Andy's going to run EVPs now.
Okay, I'm going to do an EVP. You might pick up some things that come up on here, but that's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to EVP now. Whoever's here, can you talk through that red light and let us know your name? Why are you here? Why do you want us out? How long have you been here?
Whenever.
How long have you been here? Who's the person who protects this place? What's your name?
Better watch out.
What do you mean, better watch out? Are you somebody who was part of the witch trials? 1612?
Julie.
Are you unable to leave this place? Do you need help? Is this somewhere you used to come and practice magic? Is there anything you'd like to say to us? Whoever's here, can you talk through that red light and let us know your name? Why are you here?
Attached.
Why do you want us out? How long have you been?
Whenever.
How long have you been here? Who's the person who protects this place? What's your name?
Better watch out.
What do you mean, better watch out? Are you somebody who was part of the witch trials? 1612?
Head. Julie.
Are you unable to leave this place? Do you need help?
I made that sound.
What's the sound?
Is this somewhere you used to come say to us.
Did you eat anything at all?
There was something near the end, but I can't. I'd have to wait till we got home to listen to it properly.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Something at the end.
Seems to have gone quiet now, doesn't it?
They will harm you.
Here we go.
Is it like it's circling round or something?
I just get the feeling of being watched.
Yeah, because nothing come through, didn't it? And I always feel that when nothing comes through that we're being observed. Which we probably are, but whatever, innit? It is what it is. Yeah, it seems to have gone quiet. I think there's been a battle of the good and the evil here, you know, like the good energies is pushing back the dark energies. And we'll check our bodies when we get back in case there's any scratches or anything. I haven't felt anything, but you never know, do you, till you look.
But I felt a couple of times before.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether that's just me, what I've got on. So I
Yeah,
don't
maybe.
know. It's hard to say. Like I said, if you want to scratch me back, let me know if you're strong enough. And I'll send you back to where you came from.
Shelley.
Shelley.
These are like new names, aren't they? They're not old names.
Yeah, these are the names. These could be just people who
Yeah, they could be.
came here. They could have been. They could have been
There'll have been like generations of witches that have come up here.
water.
Water. Well, there is water trickling down over there.
There is water. That's coming from.
It's coming off the tops. The snow's been melting.
Yeah, they could have been like passed along the generations, and
Yeah.
you know, it's gonna be still around here. You know. Obviously, it's passed through generations, and it's not just gonna, you know,
And I think
cousins, relatives and stuff like that. You know.
I think we need to come back and consecrate this place though at some point.
I think we need to come back.
Do you know when's a good time to consecrate? When the snow's melting.
Yeah.
Because you're taking away
Yeah.
the energy. Do you know what I mean? It's like the snow will cover it, and when it melts we can like get the snow to take it away because it's one of the elements. It's the water element. So what we can do, when it's snowed and the snow melts, then we come up and we do with the salt and
Yeah, I
drain
think
the
we
energy
can-
off in the snow.
Can do a bit.
The snow can drain the energy off because it's an element, so we can do it like
We
that.
can probably do a ritual here. and
Yeah,
we
as
can probably
well.
Find out who it is and what it is.
Yeah, we need to do more.
We won't have much choice.
Because we were aware that people have been up here, but we don't know what people have been doing. This is the thing.
Brought anything so I can, you know.
No, I didn't.
I could have done it. I could do it, but
I think tonight.
I could do something, but it's a case of leaving myself open.
Well, we just wanted to contact our
don't.
witches tonight, didn't we?
Choice. Yeah, I did have a choice, and I chose not. I could do some kind of ritual, but
We need to be better prepared.
it leaves.
You okay? What's up?
It's like somebody just whacked me in the chest.
Yeah, that's what it is. We need to lift this energy from this place. We need to come back better prepared.
I'm gonna have to come back and.
We need to come back better prepared. You need to do some personal stuff at home to make yourself stronger for a start.
No, I just need. I think with me, because I like to feel it.
The battery's going to go, Andy, so we need to wrap it up and say,
Alright.
so come together and Alright guys, so
But
what
I am
we're going to do...
We are going to come back and we are going to sort this out without a doubt.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people have been up here messing about with dark stuff, and we have the ability to remove that and get rid of it and consecrate and bless this and make it sacred again for positive witchcraft. But we can feel a change in the energy up here at the present minute. Now, we don't have the things available on us at the minute to do the spell that we need to do, but we will come back better prepared and we will get rid of whatever is lingering here.
Yeah.
And we'll see you very soon. Take care of yourselves.
Bye.